we had the mean weight. Our mean is, let's see, this is the first word problem in the Kahoot. Okay. So the mu is 1214. Standard deviation is 92. How many standard deviations from the mean would a steer x sub 1 of 1,000 be? So how many standard deviations? How many standard deviations is looking for our z-score? So we set it up with 1,000 minus the 1214 over the 92. And from that, we end up with negative 214 over 92. Anyone that can do that in their head gets an A automatically. Don't quote me on that. Mom, he said I could do it. I can get an A. Z is equal to negative 2.33. Yeah, that's right. It was just a matter for this of pulling out the information that we needed. Okay, let me see what problem this was so I can just list it. It's number 9. This is number 9 in the Kahoot. Okay, so we were just told the mean. We were told the standard deviation, how much they had, and the verbal prompt was what standard deviation. How many standard deviations does that mean from the mean? Negative 2.33. Because it's below the mean, it must be. It must be that it is way over here, right? 1,000. It's below the mean. All right. All right, let's go back. And I'm just going to keep this running. No, I can't do that. Pause. Did I just do that? I did it. Oh my God. That was faster. Oh no, but then I forgot I need this app. All right, let's see. So let's see. Machine that fills cans of soda according to the normal model with a mean. All right, I'm just going to draw this so that you get some experience with that again. The mean is 12.1. So our mean, 12.1. Standard deviation. Standard deviation of 0.05. That's why. Got it. If the cans claim to have 12 ounces each, what percent of the cans are underfilled? Okay, so you open the can, it's not all liquid. There's a little air in there, right? They can't fill it all the way to the brim. But they're saying that, okay, well, x sub 1 is 12. That's going to be somewhere, over here. Okay, so what we're trying to figure out is what cans are underfilled. All the underfilled cans are going to be all these down here. So it sets us up for a z-score type problem. Okay, let's find the z-score. 12 minus 12.1 over 0.05. Z is going to be, this is going to give us negative 0.1 over 0.05. A lot of zeros in there. So we're going to get a z-score of, I don't know, 0.1 divided by 0.05. Right? Yeah. Nice. Negative 2. Okay, negative 2. So now I know that it's negative 2.0. Let's just go to our negative side here. I'm going to go to negative 2. And negative 2 right here, right, tells us that our z-score is, well, first our percentile rank from the z-score is 0.0228. We got to convert it one more step because we're looking for percent. 2.28%. So what this is saying is, we found out that this right here was at negative 2 standard deviation. Negative 2 standard deviation, that's not a key. It's supposed to be a standard deviation. Okay, which tells us that there's not very many that scored worse than that because standard deviation 2 over is pretty far. Actually, here's 1 over. There's 2 over. 3 over is like almost impossible. That doesn't happen. So what I know is that since I used this amount, this 12 right here, to find my z-score, I use my 12 minus the mean over the standard D. I get z-score of negative 2. That gave me my percentile rank of this decimal, which converts to this percentage. So all this, only 2.28%. Thumbs up, sideways, down? Or up and sideways? Up, sideways? Okay. There's videos. All right, gotcha, James. I'm going to post all the videos that I've been going over, all the lessons, everything. I'm going to have a study post that I'll send later. You know what? I'm going to get them up probably today or tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon, about this time tomorrow. So on the weekend, you can look over the videos you need. I'll also label what each problem set it went over, so you won't have to like look for it and watch everything that you don't need. All right, let's see who won. Or it's just me, because it's 3. Looks like a green hair. Anybody know what this is back here? You know who that is? I've already shown you this. It's Nikola Tesla. I already talked about Tesla. Yeah. He built this thing. This is one of his like workshops, but he built this huge tower in New York, like upstate New York, and it uses the static electricity from the clouds in the atmosphere, and it collects the energy and was able to transmit electricity over miles to different things. So, before we had an electric grid and, wires bringing in electricity, Nikola Tesla was figuring out how to send it through the air, like static electricity. And the guy that was funding him was this big tycoon, like energy tycoon. And he goes to Nikola and he's like, where do we put the meter? How are we going to charge people money for the power? And he's like, there wouldn't be any charging. It's going to be free electricity. And that's when that tycoon decided to not fund him anymore and took away all his money, because, tycoons got to just make more and more money. It's like a sickness. But if he wasn't there, we'd all have free energy, and no one would freeze in the winter or get too hot in the summer, because we'd have infinite energy. One day someone will figure out what he did. Okay, you guys are set for the quiz. Remember, it's formative, so you can retake the quiz if you get under 75%. Okay, so keep that in mind. I'm going to let you take a different version if that happens, but don't make that like a freebie. Try your best on Monday, because I'm going to have to grade it, and I don't want to grade it for someone that just is going to take it again later. And I want you to give your best try. That's all, guys. That's all I ask. And if you give your best try and I see you really trying and working, you're going to get the grade that you want, or really close to it, guys. Okay, that's how I work. Whew, what a day. All right, guys, it's done. It's done. It's 3 o'clock. I'll go ahead and tell you to have a good rest of the evening, and enjoy your Friday and your weekend. Send me any emails if you have any questions, and we'll go from there, okay? All right, guys, take care. Bye. Thanks. See you guys later. All right, see you guys. Bye. Later. Yep. We're good. We're done. Yes.